As Bruce Buffer likes to say, it's time. Welcome, all my gnarly ones. It is playoff season, and it is upon us here in the North American E-Racing League. My name is Gator Mike, as always, and tonight the Xfinity Series here in the NARL kicks off our playoff season, and they are going to Kentucky to begin these playoffs tonight. So before we start talking about all of the festivities that are about to happen, all the action that's about to happen, let me introduce to you my all-star booth mates. I've got K-Bart20. K-Bart, how you doing?
I'm a lot better now since I'm called an all-star. That's cool.
I mean, you were in the all-star race the last 2 seasons, were you not? Or 3
that
seasons?
is
Yeah.
3 seasons, correct.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, all-star. I'm not lying. Also, the other all-star in my booth, I got Sharp, the Raging Cajun. Cocho, what's up?
How we doing tonight, Gator?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Can't complain. Ready to get this action going here with this first playoff race.
Absolutely. The first playoff race is here. The Xfinity Series heads to Kentucky tonight. 100 laps around this mile-and-a-half track in Sparta, Kentucky. And it's going to be a good one. We got a stacked playoff field tonight. 8 drivers in the playoffs, all vying for that NARL Xfinity Series Championship awarded at the end of this season, 7 races from now. So tonight these guys embark on their journey to become that NARL champion, the third ever NARL Xfinity Series champion. K-Bart, I usually ask you who your favorite is to win races and such and who you got your eyes on, but it's playoff season. I need some predictions. Who's taking home the title?
Taking home the title or making her next round?
Taking home the title.
Taking home the title.
It's
Oof.
playoff season. It is predictions. Get that bracket out. Tell me who's winning that championship.
Well, first we got to go race by race here, and the guy who's going to win this race is going to be the guy who's going to be winning the title. And like you said when we were off the air, Decent House. He is very, very fast here, and I think he's going to be the one to be able to take home the dub here tonight and be able to take home the title as well.
Well, that's a pretty good prediction because our Kentucky winner last season in the NARL Xfinity Series ended up winning the championship. So if history has any say about it, Kmart just predicted Decent House to win the championship and a little bit of good luck on the side of that number 54 Toyota. So I wait to see how that plays out. He's got a super fast car in warm-ups and still looking for that first win. May happen tonight. Sharp, you're up next. I know you got some pure teammates in the field tonight, but you going with somebody else or you rooting on your boys?
I've always got to root for my boys, but I'm going to echo exactly what K-Bart said. I think K-Bart, he showed in practice in that warm-up race just how quick of a car that he has for tonight. I believe that he's going to take the win tonight. He's got a big chip on his shoulder from not gaining the win so far in the regular season. I think he's going to come out of the gates hot, get that win to set off the playoff pace. But I'm actually going to go with L.D. Allen as the title favorite right now, just from how consistent he's been throughout the season. What he showed last year and being able to make it to the Final Four, I think, that experience is going to come into effect, and he's going to use that as an advantage.
Absolutely. Allen may be the favorite just due to his experience heading into these playoffs. He came within one corner of winning that title last season, so he's definitely going to be one to watch out for. But we have 8 drivers in the playoffs, and they are all really, really good. So it could really be anybody's race here. And like you guys mentioned, Decent House on the pole for tonight. So gives him an extra 2 points as he marches towards the second round.
And as we see in the playoffs, every single point is going to be big. 2 points just like that, you're on the front row, you're starting out front. That's exactly where you want to be at any particular racetrack. And that may just give them that mindset that, hey, I can go and get this done.
Yeah, as you just mentioned, that cutoff line, Decent House is below the cutoff line heading into tonight by 3 points. So with that pole, he just earned 2 points. It's now down to 1 on that cutoff line, and we haven't even started the race yet.
Yeah, that's really huge. Like you said, as he's getting the pole here, every point is going to count, and we're gonna emphasize that very hard here on the booth tonight and through the rest of the season. But every point's going to count, and you need everything that you need for the rest of rest of the way here.
Do you guys need invites? Because it looks like we're going to be able to go in.
Are we good to go?
Yes, we are good to go. Okay. Well, I'll let y'all sort it out if you want extras. Yeah, I'll let y'all sort it out if you want extras. I'm going to go ahead and hop on into this Alsco 150 at Kentucky Speedway tonight. Brought to you by Fanatec. Got the Club Sports Series pedals on the screen. Go to fanatec.com, get you some pedals here. Christmas is coming up. And Thanksgiving's coming up too, so those pedals might give you a pretty good workout after Thanksgiving. Eating all that turkey and such. Ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy. We're going ahead and load in here, and we are just now under green. They head off into turn 1 for the very first time. Decent House is out front in that white and red number 54 Toyota for Elite Motorsports, and his teammate, Kevbro, following him through for second. Off into turn 3 for the very first time tonight. These drivers manage it very well. These cars can be tight here on these early runs, but it can get really snappy off of turn 2, isn't that right, Sharp?
No, absolutely. Turn 2 is going to be the turn to watch for. You want to have a good long run set up there. I noticed that the Xfinity cars run a little bit tighter compared to the Cup cars, but it does tend to come in later on in the run, so these guys just need to be careful about that exit. But 3 and 4 is where you can make up a lot of ground, keep the car stable. As you mentioned, Gator, 1 and 2 is going to be the one to be watching for.
Yes, Joker's already lost some spots, falling towards the back of the field. Plenty of race to go, though, for that number 39 to make his way back up. He's the regular season champion, enters tonight with the points lead. So he's trying to just kind of survive these first 3 races and make it to round 2. But we got 22 laps tonight here in stage number 1. Shouldn't have to pit here in the first stage.
Tell you what, Kebro had a really good run there on Decent, but he lost nose just a little bit down in 3 and 4, allowed Decent House to get a little bit of a gap on himself. And here, if you don't have that draft, the car that's in front of you, if they have a big enough gap, they can really start to pull away from you if they have a good handling car.
Right now, your top 4 drivers on track are all playoff drivers. You got Decent House, Kevbro, Yubi, and the Ghost here in the top 4. Right now, we are on board with Dizo, looking ahead at those top 4 drivers. Dizo with a solid start to his night.
Good to see Ghost in the field. He was a little bit questionable heading in. I first thought that he wouldn't be able to make the race. That would have been a huge blow to his opening round. But good to see him in the field, being able to have the opportunity to gain some valuable points in his first race.
K-Bart, you've been in a playoff situation before in other leagues. What's it going to take for these guys to be able to get through these rounds of the playoffs and make it to the championship finale?
The biggest thing is stage points. Stage points are a big key, and I will tell you that is why I'm not in the playoffs in the Cup Series. No place stage points. So that's a failure on my part, but stage points for these guys are going to be a big key throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, we got 13 drivers in the field tonight. The 8 playoff drivers plus 5 non-playoff guys out here looking for a dub in the Xfinity Series. But right up front, it's really tight for the lead. Looks like Kevbro is just kind of content on riding behind his teammate right now. As the action is kind of towards the back of the field, though. Dalton, McAvoy, Storm Rooster all back here towards the back, fighting back and forth. Ball stick in that white and red, black number 44. Good looking car. But back up to the front, here's Kevbro pushing his teammate Decent down the back straightaway. And he's going to take a look here going into 3.
Yeah, they're going to go side by side, but Decent's probably going to get a kind of a run off the 4 here. We'll see where Ubi goes off of 4. He's going to go with LD Allen.
Teammates still neck and neck. Kevbro leads that lap. First lap led tonight for him.
Here comes the Ghost to the inside. Just took 3rd spot away from UB. Going to try to get to the bumper of Decent House. He'll think better of it and tuck in for the time being. No, he'll go to the high side of him.
Now, something I just noticed with Kevbro in turn 1, and it's something you're going to see guys flirting with, but it's very dangerous. That apron actually sticks out above that yellow line, so a little bit misleading there in turn 1 and could cause some problems later on tonight. Kebro is around his teammate cleanly here for the lead. First lead change tonight. Decent House is going to slot into second place as he holds off the Ghost. He's right behind him in third. Goes with a different line there into turn 3, kind of drove it in pretty deep. Decent House washed up a little bit. Ghost is going to look underneath here for second place through the tri-oval, and he's going to be able to clear Decent.
The Allen. There he comes, boys.
Yep, Allen.
Decent's back to the inside, looking to take second place back.
Allen made his way around UB there for fourth place. Decent. You tried to use the apron there in turn 3. You can do that, but it's probably not the fastest way around. No banking down there.
Very, very difficult to navigate it down there. It's very easy to spin the car out if you get too far down the racetrack, but Decent did a great job of holding a good line, not allowing the car to get out from underneath him as he's still battling with the Ghost to get second. I think he's going to get him right here. And he will. Allen's going to follow him through.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say that we have a couple of home state boys in tonight's race at Kentucky Speedway, and they are right now side by side in third and fourth. LD Allen and the Ghost both hail from the state of Kentucky, both trying to rep their state tonight and pick up the win here in the North American E-Racing News Xfinity Series. But Allen right now looking really fast on the older tires. He's going to take a peek under Decent here for second place. Maybe a little bit of a bump.
Decent was doing everything he could to protect that lower lane, still is, and successfully able to do it.
We are already past
all this
halfway.
racing is allowing Kev. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are already past halfway here in stage number 1. Sharp as Kev Bro does check out with all this fighting behind him. But he gets loose off of turn 2. We were talking about that earlier. That allows this group to get right back up on his back bumper, K-Bart.
Yeah, it's one of these tracks. Long run car versus short run car can be very effective, and it's going to make a difference in this race. I don't know if that was one of those misleading apron, hitting the apron getting loose, or his car is getting loose now. So we'll see how this run turns out. And there he goes.
Oh, he got it again.
Yeah.
Another good save. We're going to go 3 wide.
As they're going 3 wide, beating and banging, Decent House is pulling away.
Not only is Decent pulling away, but look who's coming up in 6th and 7th, trying to get into the top 5.
Joker and Nick have joined this party. Top 7 right here are all playoff drivers.
Wow,
right now,
this is going to get good.
Right now, Rob is in 9th, so all playoff drivers inside the top 9, all 8 of them. Dizo in 8th, the first non-playoff guy. Ghost underneath Joker. Clears him into 1. Allen washes up there in turns 1, but he's going to chop right back down in front of UB. That was close.
Oof.
Little Nick with a bump to Kev Bro there.
Wow, look at this move. Ghost is going to go 3 wide to the outside of all of them.
Nick's not afraid to use that bumper, that chrome horn, but as you said, they are 3 wide. Ghost on the very high lane. Back down to 2 as they go into 1.
Wow. Look at this run that he gets. I don't know if he's going to
Nick
be able
on
to
the
hold
apron.
it on exit.
These cars are getting really skatey with these old tires. Drivers are starting to struggle.
Presets will come into effect here. Who's able to hold the best line? Who's able to carry that momentum? Oh, God, wow. I didn't think Ghost was going to be able to clear him there, but he had just enough speed to get back down in front of Joker. Ooh. That's just really close racing.
Right now, Decent House is out front with UB and Allen in tow as they try to get away from these guys behind them. But Nick right now up to 4th place. He's come all the way from the back.
I do believe we are coming to 5 to go. 4 or 5 laps to go.
I will verify at the line, but UB has caught Decent House here with only a few laps to go in stage number 1.
Yeah, this is 4 to go right here. It'll be 3 to go at the line.
In fact, will be 3 to go at the line. Decent House still maintains his lead over UB, but UB with a great run off of turn 4. He's going to look low. He's going to get the nose there. Decent House lets him have it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he let him have it, but he's just not wanting to push it right now, which is good.
Oh, he gets a good bite off the high side. Oh, is he going to stay there? Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, they both get loose.
Wow, I thought Decent might have tried an over-under there, but he decided to keep it on the high side.
Great racing for the lead, but UB is going to take over, coming to 2 to go in stage 1. Can Decent House find a way back around? He's right there coming off of turn 2. Follows right in his tire tracks here in turn 3.
Rose gets a 5th position from Nick. Top 5 for him. That might be big. White flag here.
White flag in stage number 1. UB out front, followed by Decent. Joker has moved up to 3rd place. Allen 4th. Ghost 5th. And Nick right now sitting outside the top 5 in 6th.
Impressive drive for Joker to get up to 3rd place.
Will Decent put a move here in turn 3?
Whoa, Nick.
He gets there, but he's not going to have enough. UB is going to take stage 1. Decent going to come across the line for 2nd. Joker 3rd. Allen 4th. Ghost rounds out your top 5 points peg positions here in stage number 1. What an excellent first stage we just saw, K-Bart.
Yeah, it was a great stage. Now these guys can go into pit road and get ready to help their car for a longer run, help their car for turn 2. Turn 2 is the enemy for everybody right now. So those 4 fresh Goodyear tires and some fuel and a little adjustments, gonna see how these guys are gonna do in stage 2.
Yeah, first chance at adjustments here tonight. These guys, I'm sure they were sorely needing them. Those cars were all over the place on those old tires at the end of the stage. But what a clean first stage we saw. UB puts a clean pass there on Decent House with 2 to go and is going to take home stage number 1 and an extra playoff point for round 2 if he makes it there. Lining up here for stage number 2. Decent House UBR side by side as they head the field under the start-finish line to green. Joker in 3rd. Ghost on the high side in 4th. Allen rounds out your top 5. Joker looking to make a move here on the backstretch. Decent House looking for the lead. He's underneath UB. He's going to have the preferred line here going into 1.
He's going to take it. And what was big was that he was able to get right to the inside line on the restart, so that allowed him to have the opportunity to make that move coming into 3 and 4.
Yeah, this is these guys are all bunched up right now, fresh off this restart. How easy are they going to drive it here? It's still early on in Kentucky.
Tell you what, we're going to have a new player here soon. Robster was a little bit further back in the field, but he's on the inside line, and he's looking pretty solid here so far. It looked like he's trying to get up the 5th spot here.
Yeah, Rob, the black and green number 10 there on the inside of UB for 5th place. Washed up just a little bit, maybe made some slight contact with UB.
Joker for the lead.
Rob is up into the top 5 for the first time tonight, as Joker is taking a peek here underneath Decent House, coming off a 4.
He's going to get a push from the Ghost here. Should allow him to take the lead here. And does.
And it does. Joker out
Ghost.
front.
Oh, Joker didn't realize that Ghost was down there. A little bit of
We're
contact.
going to go 3 wide for the lead.
Here.
Nope, Decent backs out.
Smart move by him.
So the Ghost looking for the lead for the first time.
I mean, they're all kind of points racing here tonight, but Decent House more so than others being below that cutoff line. Smart move by him to back out of that 3 wide situation. Wasn't the right time or place for it. Maybe later on in the race he doesn't back off, but right now it's still early on in stage 2.
Wow,
really
what a move by Joker.
He really dove down turn 1 there, had to back off.
He's going to stay there.
Here comes Nick, getting a push from Decent into 3. Underneath Joker now. Great fight for the lead here we have right now. Ghost trying to hold off the 2 cars behind him. Nick on the inside lane, Joker on the outside. Decent pushing Joker off into 1. Six drivers underneath of a blanket right here. All within about half a second of each other, if that. Nose to tail. Right now we're on board with number 10 of Robster. As Joker
into the wall a little bit.
Joker scraped the wall going into 1 there. He gives up the lead.
Like he was trying to get back underneath the Ghost there to take the lead, have a shot at it, and I'm not exactly sure what happened. It looked like the transition in the bank caught him and sent him up the racetrack. Nick got a run on the Ghost here.
Yeah, here comes Nick for the lead. I believe he led that lap too.
Yes, I thought Decent was about to go 3 wide there. Just not quite the time for that just yet. Thought better of it. Nick to the lead here.
Nick out front for the first time this evening. That TJR Ford, number 22. The only TJR driver in the playoff field here in the Xfinity Series. The winningest team in the North American E-Racing League this season so far. Nick, a 3-time winner himself this season. Allen kind of using the apron there to get underneath of his teammate, the Ghost. Might have to get out of the gas just a little bit. And that's going to allow Robster to look underneath yet again. The top 8 are all playoff drivers. You're looking at all 8 of them right there in your screen. The cream is rising to the top.
That's incredible. Bringing their best stuff to the playoffs here again, ready. Trying to make a hopeful title.
Oh, goes to the wall.
Oof. Man, looked like his car really tightened up there, center of the corner. He just never could quite get it back toward the bottom of the racetrack here. Wow.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
Falls back to the 8th position.
But thankfully didn't lose touch with the lead pack. And doesn't look like he has too much damage on the race car, if any at all.
All single file here.
He almost caught the wall again. That's the second time. It seemed like, I don't know if the car is just tight from middle off for him, but that's the second time he almost hit the wall there.
He still has the draft of this front pack, so he's just got to regroup, stay composed, don't get frazzled too much, and keep digging at it. Because I believe Yubi caught it coming off of 2. Maybe skimmed it.
I tell you, who's looking good right now, though, is Nick and Decent. 1-2, running consistent lines. Decent knows this is It's not a must-win situation, obviously, first race, but you want to make a statement here, and Decent knows that this is a prime opportunity for him. Starting from pole, showing he had the speed. He wants to go out and make a statement in this first race.
Hey,
I feel like it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like it is a must-win for Decent. Hasn't really been that great this season, and to prove what I said earlier, he's got to win today to be locked into that next round, and then he doesn't have to worry about the next 2 races.
As he looks underneath Nick here. But that was the point I was going for. Unlike the regular season, you win now and you advance to the next round. A win will get you there. So right now, Decent is viewing this as his best opportunity to get into the round of 6. But he's got to work for it. He's got Joker underneath. He's got Nick right there. Robs, you're all fighting for this lead here with only 6 to go in stage 2.
We're all going to take a peek here for third.
It's the highest that 10 car's been tonight.
A little bit of a twitch, nothing too bad. All right, at 10, that's good to see. This car looks stable so far. Because, I mean, we can overlook, you know, a lot of these bad runs that Robster's had, you know, middle part of the season on. But let's remember that he was one of the hottest drivers at the beginning of the season. And all it takes is one race to get that mojo back and really get in the groove. And maybe tonight's the night that Robster really gets in that groove.
4 to go in stage 1 there. 3 wide for third place. Yubi on the bottom. Nick in the middle. Rob on the top.
Ooh, contact.
Can they hold it? They can. Yubi picks off 2 cars in 1 corner.
That's impressive. Rob, from way up on top of the racetrack, was able to get back to the bottom for third. I'm sorry, trying to go for fourth here.
We're going to go 3 wide again.
Look at
Here
this,
comes
LD.
Allen.
Wow.
This is all for some points here in stage 1. The back half of the top 5.
Look at Joker going through
stage 2. Joker is fighting Decent House for the lead.
Oh,
contact.
Loose.
Good save. He does not want to give this lead up.
He does not.
Wow, he got a good bite on the high side there.
Can he hold it? Joker to the point. First time tonight. Regular season champion out front. Decent House falls back to second. We'll be coming to 1 to go this time by in stage number 2.
Ubi's gonna. Looks like he is catching Decent House right now too for that second spot.
Can Decent get back to Joker?
He's got a good pull down the front straightaway.
What does he do here?
Looks to the high side.
Oh, he's gonna try a little bit of a rainbow here.
He's got a really good run off of turn 2. Joker's gonna block the low lane. Decent with a good run around the top. Is he gonna be able to get enough momentum? No, he's not.
Oh, he ducks low.
We had 1 around in the back, but Joker is gonna take stage 2. Decent House second. UB third.
Rooster went around.
Looks like Allen fourth, and the Ghost might have gotten 5th.
I'll confirm that in just a second. Yes, Ghost barely edging out Kev, bro. Wow. Yep, Joker, Decent, UB, LD, Allen, and the Ghost. Top 5.
What a great first couple of stages we've seen so far. These boys have opened the playoffs strong. They came to play tonight.
They do.
Well, what are your takeaways from the first 2 stages here tonight, K-Bar? What have you seen? What did you like? What you didn't like? What you got?
Like a Decent House right now. He's been able to be up front, and that's what he needs to do right now. Joker's got a fast car. Ubi's got a fast car. Those guys have been the top guys for the playoffs. So these guys are gonna be in contention for the win here tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so a little bit of a developing story here. Nick is restarting dead last in this field. Something happened to him at the end of the stage 2. Oh, we got a wreck!
Allen up top, Yubi up top.
Oh, wow!
Big wreck.
Yeah, looks like it was a lag wreck.
Oh, man.
First caution for cause tonight. Big wreck on the restart here in the final stage tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Joker with a big lag. Caused the big one.
And that is the first one we've seen out of Joker. Wow. And
I was watching the replay. It looked like Joker lagged the field really big. Caused the big one behind him. A couple of cars got through. Nick all the way back up to 5th.
And I was just about to say that Nick had some damage or something that sent him to the back, but what a break. Well, I wouldn't say a break. I mean, well, that's a blessing for him. He's right back in the hunt.
Got some strategy being played, though. Got Storm Rooster staying out, Nick staying out. The TJR driver is going to line up on the front row here for this restart.
Yeah,
decent.
Those guys who got some guys did got a lot of damage, so they did have to pit. Guys got through, of course, stayed out. So.
Yeah, Decent House all the way back to 6 on that restart. Joker still twitching. Off into turn 3. Storm Rooster right now, your leader. Oh, some wall contact there off of 4. Looks like Rob clipped it. And it's a mess in the back. UP is around.
Oh, no.
John McAvoy's around. Kepro's around. That's going to bring out another caution.
Yeah, there's a caution. Nick took the lead right before the caution comes out. So depending on who pits, he may have that inside line.
Big wreck towards the back of the field.
Wow.
Got 2 cautions here early on in the final stage after 2 stages here tonight that were clean, and got some lag wrecks here, and kind of ruined the rhythm to this race for right now.
Yeah, hopefully the connection will improve for those respective drivers. I mean, we've seen some great racing here. The guys have been aggressive, but they've been keeping it very clean cut amongst each other. So, this isn't a product of people being overly aggressive. This is, as you said, just net code error for some of these drivers. Yeah. Hopefully clears up before the race resumes.
Product of the game.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to get another restart here. Joker's going to fall to the back until his internet clears up. Storm Rooster maintains his P1 spot. Still looking for his first career North American E-Racing League victory. Leads the field to green, followed by LD Allen. And first side-by-side battle is Nick and Robster for 3rd.
Impressive seeing Robster being able to pull some strategy off. Get to 3rd. Also, good to see Rooster in the lead. He's been having some better races as of late now, and to see him lead some laps in front of all these playoff drivers, that's really impressive.
Oh, Rob hit the glitch!
Oh, man!
Oh, my God!
Oh, my God. I know all about that glitch. I know all about it, and I am glad I am no longer the only one to hit that stupid glitch.
Wow. Holy cow.
Robster just found that glitch on the apron in the tri-oval and just wiped out everybody. Through no fault of his own. That is a track glitch, and he managed to find it, but goodness gracious. I'm glad I can claim that I am no longer the only one to find that. Oh, man. What a wild wreck that was. Rob hit it and turned immediately to the right. Collected the rest of the field, really. But back up front, Storm Rooster is using these cautions to his advantage. He has not worn out his tires with a bunch of green flag runs, so he maintains that top spot. Kepros found his way back up to 2nd place. Dieso looking for it now.
Guys trying to play spoiler.
Here's UB and UB fighting for third, and McAvoy right there in your top 5. Ballstick looking for a top 5. He's going to get it.
Oh, look at Diesel. Going for the lead.
Diesel does have fresher tires than Storm Rooster. He does take advantage of those fresh tires.
He's going to go to the inside of him.
Oh, no, they hook bumpers, I think. Big fight for the lead. That checks up the field, but UB is there. He's going to be able to clear Diesel off at 2.
Here comes Kembro.
Intensity is ramped up all of a sudden.
Here comes the Ghost. Man, these guys are getting after it now. There's no holding back anymore now.
It's time to go. Kebro still looking to clear UB. He's got Storm Rooster right there. The Ghost is looking underneath Rooster.
Wow, how did the Ghost hold it all the way down there? My goodness, that's flat down there.
There is a lot, yeah. That bottom lane is really bad.
3
but,
wide.
Fresh tires really help that.
We've still got 38 laps to go at the line. These guys are racing like it's 5 to go.
Gabriel to the lead. And as you said, we got 38, 37 laps to go. There's still plenty of time.
I don't know how they're managing to pull this off, but Decent House gets put in the wall. They were 3 wide towards the back. Decent House is still right there, still in the draft. But he's got to avoid situations like that. That's why he stayed out of that 3 wide earlier. Joker with a big twitch. Still 3 wide. What has gotten into these guys? They took some fuel there on one of those cautions, and something was bugged with that fuel because they are out of control now. What a wild race this has turned into. The Ghost on the very outside.
He's got some momentum up there.
He's going to stick his nose in there. Are we going 4? We're going 4. Wow. Decent House already back up to 7th or 8th with all that. UB still leading this race. Diesel in 2nd. Nick right here in 3rd, making his way for 2nd. Joker in 4th. Kebro 5th. Allen 6th. So Decent House right now sitting in 7th. Three wide for 3rd. Oh, Joker still lagging.
Oh, he washed way up. Oh, Diesel missed his corner. Here goes Cabrera back to the outside of Nick. And clears him.
Nick is falling back now. UP is really checking out. Cabro's up to 2nd place. Diesel still hanging on for 3rd.
I know these guys are going for as many points as they can, but they need to get this situated pretty quickly here. Otherwise, UB is gone.
Yeah, he's trying to turn this into a one-man race. Decent House back up inside the top 5. Robster 6th. Ghost 7th. Nick right now
Joker
fighting for 8th. Joker still twitching bad.
Oh, he just knocked Diesel way out of the groove.
Yeah, he is twitching bad. But that allows Decent House to get underneath 2 cars, move up to 3rd place for the 54. He's gone from the back to the front.
And that shows how good of a car that Decent House has. Be able to navigate his way through all that chaos. And the Ghost is back up here as well. He's been stuck on the outside line for a long time.
UB has a pretty good gap, though, with all that fighting. He's opened up, I don't know, what would you call that, about a second, maybe 1.3-ish?
I don't know what's going on here. That was a lot of contact right there between the 7 and the 39.
I think everybody's trying to shovel that 39 out of the way at the moment, I think.
I don't think it's anything until, yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean,
oh,
whoa.
He just caught Nick.
He just caught Nick.
We're going to have a crash in the back.
That's multiple cars going around.
That's a caution.
That's a caution.
That is a caution.
I'm sure somebody's going to let them know eventually. But, I mean, as soon as stage 3 started, his car's been twitching very badly.
Well, let's see. This is going to put them right on the edge of their pit window, I do believe, from right here. This is going to be really close on fuel if it stays green the whole way. Tires as well.
And Joker's going to drop out of the way again. I think more or less it's going to be close on fuel, as you said, but I think the tires are actually going to come into play more than the fuel will to an extent.
Yeah, Capro leads the field to green once again. Fight right now is for second. Decent house underneath UB there. Trying to make it an Elite Motorsports 1 and 2 again. And he does just that.
Very loose, and he's got some front end damage all the way to the back of the field.
So single file 1 through 5. John up to 6. McAvoy. Let's go back here and watch him just a little bit. Oh, Rooster in the wall. But here's McAvoy, Dalton, Ballstick. A bunch of non-playoff guys here. 6 on back. As we've got a fight for the lead up here. Decent House is all over the back bumper of his teammate Kempbro. Now, I've also failed to mention that Kentucky is the site of Kempbro's first ever North American E-Racing League victory. He picked it up in the Truck Series last season, so he knows how to get around this place. Now he's got a safe sight in his mirror, though, with his teammate Deason. Ghost in third, Rob in fourth, UB in fifth. Got a cluster behind him, though, 3 wide. Diesel, Ballstick, Dalton, LD Allen up in this. Do you think we'll see another caution, Kmart, or are these guys going to go to the end?
How much we got left?
About 25-ish.
Yes.
Yes to which one?
Yes, we are going to see another.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be close on fuel and tires if they go the whole distance here. But with the way this final stage has been, these guys have been kind of crazy. Another caution would take any sort of strategy or pitting out of this for sure. As I'm going to go on board with Kevro here and take a quick commercial break. I'm on board with Kevro, looking back if you guys want to take over for just a minute.
10-4. Deason's been trying to get some good runs here on Kebro, but Kebro doing a great job holding a steady line in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The Ghost being very patient here. He's had a couple of looks on Decent House for second place, but so far just content to ride. Well, as soon as I say that, now he goes to the high side trying to make a move on Decent House. We haven't seen too many guys make that high line work. Decent got a little bit loose trying to hold it off him. Will Ghost clear him? he dives it in there.
Yeah, it looks like Decent House is going to have a good run coming off the floor here. As they are going to go side by side for the second place. As they are going side by side, Kembro's going to pull away from these guys down the front.
That side draft coming into effect, K-Bart, and also being able to draft off of that lead car. Decent House able to take second place back. Ghost able to slide back into third place. Did a good job not losing the spot.
All right.
But the way these guys are running, though, I mean, what the Ghost just attempted, that might be the way to get around somebody late in this race if you're able to make that outside line work.
Yeah, you're going to have to make that outside lane work if you know they're going to have an issue, especially after turn 2. These guys still do have those issues.
Ooh, Ghost had a good run.
Yeah, Kembro slid up
for second.
Decent House did slide up a little bit there.
And I am back. Ate too many cupcakes pre-race and washed it down with too much Dr. Pepper. So, broke the seal there. But Dr. Pepper,
milk for that?
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, if you're watching, you know, why don't you hit us up?
I tell you what, this top 5 is broken away from the rest of the field, though. This is between the top 5 here, and these are all playoff drivers right here.
Yeah, they have got a big gap over LD Allen sitting in 6th place, and this is crucial for one of these guys because if they win, they are locked in to the next round. But shout out to my wife for making those cupcakes. They're delicious.
Yeah. I tell you what, whatever issues Ghost was having earlier with that tightness in the center off, he's fixed it right now because he's looking very good on both ends of the racetrack, right up to Kembro. He's got a very interesting line. He missed his mark that time, but he had, I would say, almost like a Bristol-like Logano line where he was starting a little bit higher in the corner, higher entry, and arcing it down. He was getting a very good run out of the corner. Doing the same thing again, just letting his car naturally roll up to the top of the track, trying to carry as much speed out of the corner as he can.
Yeah, you already heard, Joe. It is very possible that the rest of the field is saving. Like I said, these guys are right on their fuel window limits, but tires could also come into play here. So the rest of the field could be saving as the top 5 pulls away. But if any one of these 5 makes it, then, man,
Diesel goes around.
Gamble one.
Almost took out Nick. That almost was your caution there, K-Bar.
Kembro pacing the field, followed by the Ghost. Decent House, Robster, and Yubi here in the top 5. 5-car breakaway for the lead in the final stage of the North American E-Racing League's Xfinity Series playoff opener at Kentucky, the Alsco 150.
Kembro got a little bit loose out of 2 there.
We are coming to 14 to go.
This tire wear is going to start playing effects on these guys. Who's got the best long-run car?
Saw a lap car go to pit lane there. That was McAvoy making a pit stop here in the final stage.
Right now, I still think Decent House has something up his sleeve here. Don't count him out. I mean, he's showing he's got plenty of speed, being able to come up from the back to the front twice tonight. He might just be riding, waiting to make his move. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a good strategy. I mean, if you know you got something for him, let the guys in front of you burn their stuff. Just ride, and when the opportunity arises, take advantage of it.
We've got 4 different teams here represented in the top 5. You got 2 from Elite, 1 from Pure, 1 from FBGM, and 1 from RKR here in the top 5.
There's the bid for the lead.
Ghost makes his move.
Roxer all the way below the yellow line. Wow. Here comes Yubi for 4th.
Decent going to give a push to his teammate there, Kev. Ghost says it's time to go, though. He's going to make a move here for the lead. Still underneath Kev, bro. But Kev is holding strong there on the high side. Oh, got loose off of turn 2. And Kev goes around. Big wreck from Kev, bro.
Still
no
green.
caution.
Ghost missed his mark. Here comes Rob.
Big mistake from Kev.
Oh, man.
Oh, Kev's going to need a caution if he wants any chance to get back in this. That opens the door for Ghost and Rob, though, as Decent might have got a little bit of damage in that.
And Yubi lost some ground there, so unless he's got the draft here in the next couple laps, that's a lot of ground he's got to make up right here. I don't know, boys.
Big mistake from Kev Pro. That hurts really badly in terms of his playoff chances. He's going to lose a lot of points off of that.
Rob got into turn 1 very well there.
Oh, Rob on the apron off of turn 2.
He's making
really
it work,
loose.
though. He's one of the few guys I've seen that he's gone below the yellow on both ends of the track and made it work.
The Kentucky boy Ghost out front now. As they were on 9 to go. Can they make it the whole distance? Rob looking low. May got just a little bit loose. Gonna stay behind for now. Ghost on the apron.
That's going to allow Rob to get a run.
He's there. He's got a nose.
Ghost
Watch out for that
respect
glitch.
it. He avoids it this time.
Yep, got through it that time.
Side by side for the lead.
Here comes Robster for the lead for the first time tonight. He gets loose off of 2, though. Still side by side.
Contact.
This allowed Yubi to get right back up in the fight. Still neck and neck for the lead, but Ghost is going to be able to clear him.
Wow. Big run off the high side.
The winner is going to come from these 4 if we stay green.
Oh, Rob tried to back the corner up a little bit. No, he's going to be able to hold it. I thought he was about to get the bottom up. Here comes Yubi.
Top 4 nose to tail.
Rob underneath him again.
These guys are 6 to go here. Rob on the
Robster.
apron.
Oh, he did a good job holding it. Yubi to second.
A handful of laps to go at the line. 5. Yubi right now up to second. Decent now still in third. Rob falls back to 4th with that mistake off of turn number 2. It's crunch time here in the NARL. One of these guys is going to lock their chances into the second round of the playoffs. Goes to UB, Decent House, Robster. Who's it going to be? 4 to go at the line. UB is there.
And I thought for a second Yubi was going to go to the high side there. Ghost is doing
may
everything
still go
he
to the
can
high
protect.
side.
Yeah, Ghost is protecting that bottom right now. He doesn't want to give it up right now. He's done a great job fending these guys off here, but these guys, what are they going to do here? I mean, 3 to go here. Is there going to be a bump and run? Is somebody going to get ambitious here?
3 to go. You best believe there's going to be a bump and run. The playoffs are on the line.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't want it any other way. These guys know a win is their ticket to the next round.
UB uses that apron. Here
Ooh,
comes
that's
Decent
close.
House, though, on the outside.
Yeah, I've been watching Decent House. He's just been reeling them in, and these guys are battling.
He's going to try to make that high lane work as they see 2 to go.
I thought UB was about to get the grabs there. Wow.
Ghost maintains his lead.
That was the first bump.
Decent falls to 4th. Robster up to 3rd.
guys are really flirting with that apron coming out of 2.
Here comes Yubi. Oh, he misses his mark into 3. Rob's going to take advantage of it.
Here comes Decent for 3 wide,
3 wide per second.
That's all going to help the Ghost.
1 to go. Can anybody get to the Ghost?
Robster's going to wash up. Decent's going to come out of turn 2 and that second spot, going to clear him.
Is Decent going to put a move? Is he going to dive it in there? No, he does not.
Ghost is going to
might still get the run.
He gets a run off of turn 4, but I think it's going to be just enough for the Ghost to hang on. The Ghost clinches his way into the round of 6 tonight. Decent House second, UB third, Robster brings it home P4.
What a race. Wow. That was some good racing at the end.
On to the round of 6 goes the Ghost.
And automatically, no more pressure for this round for that number 7.
He doesn't have to worry about the Roval. He doesn't have to worry about Dega. He is locked in to the round of 6.
And that's huge for him, just with how strong he ran last season, and unfortunately having to run part-time, and now a full-time driver. The first one to lock his ticket in the next round as he has joined the party.
The Kentucky boy gets it done at Kentucky. The Ghost now joins the party. Ghost, you are locked into the round of 6. How are you feeling after winning in your home state track?
I am feeling ecstatic. I am shaking. I've got adrenaline all over the place. For even just being questionable earlier to winning the thing, I am like, my emotions are everywhere right now, honestly.
Well, you got it done here tonight. Cautions played in your favor, and then you had a 5-car breakaway for the win there, heading off into that final stint in this race, and you managed to come home on top. What was going through your mindset there as all those cautions were playing out, and how did it have any effect on strategy and your car?
Every time I pit, I just took tires and whatever damage I needed to repair. I didn't really change anything on the last stage. And every caution just kept creeping up and creeping up. And then I got there. I got to like the top 5, and then whenever Kev got loose off of, what was it, turn 2? About like 10 to go, I think.
Yep. Kev got loose off of turn 2, spun it on the backstretch with about 10 to go, and that kind of stretched the top 4 out just a little bit. But you managed to hang on top. All the charges there from Rob, Decent House, Yubi, you managed to hold them all off. How were you able to do that?
I was just praying, because I was sliding off of turn 2 every lap I went in there. I was cooking turn 3 every time. I was just praying I had the momentum off the corners to save it, and somehow I did.
Well, you did just that. You brought it home. You got your 4th win of the season, and probably the most important one as it locks you into the round of 6. I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to one of your teammates here first, Cup Series teammate, Sharp. Sharp, what you got for Ghost tonight?
Ghost, heck of a run. Congratulations on locking yourself into the round of 6 here. Going from being one of the top drivers last season, unfortunately had to go part-time. This is like redemption for you, being full-time, and you're automatically on to the next round. What does this, is this any form of momentum for you, carrying on? You don't have to worry about these next 2 races. What are you able to start doing now for this next round?
Just kind of getting zoned in for the future races. I mean, I can kind of relax at the Roval and Talladega if I choose to, but that just gives me more motivation and more focus to focus on the next 4 tracks after that.
Absolutely. I mean, just a heck of a drive there. And I mean, it was getting dicey there at the end. I mean, up in the booth, we were all getting hyped up here. So, I mean, the emotions going for you there in those last couple of laps must have just been intense for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm still shaking now, even almost 5 minutes after the race is over. Like, I am all over the place, honestly.
Heck of a run, brother. Way to get it done.
Thank you.
Well, not only were you all over the place, you can count victory lane into all of those places there as you wrap up your 4th win of the season. So congratulations on that. I'm going to toss it to K-Bart. K-Bart, what you got for our winner tonight, Ghost?
Hey, man, congratulations. And congratulations making your way for round 2 here. How did you be able to hold off Ubi and Decent House there coming out to the end.
I was just, like I said, I was just praying my car started to get loose on the long run. I didn't really have much time to put a setup in because I got called into work last second today and miraculously made it back home in time. So I just threw something together and hope it stuck. And through the short runs, it was fine. And it started to get really, really loose at the end. It was like 15% difference on the right sides, and I was just literally drifting through 1 and 2, hoping it would stick. And somehow I was able to get the speed off the corner to stay in front of him.
All right, well, you managed to do it, and you managed to do it to perfection. Before we let you hop on out of here, I got one more question for you. With yourself locked in to the second round, how is that going to change your approach to the Roval and Dega? Is that going to make you take more chances with the hopes of, making some strategy calls and getting more playoff points? Are you going to be more conservative? How are you going to approach these next two races?
I'll play it by ear. I'm probably going to go in thinking a bit more conservative, but if I'm in a chance where I might win, I might pull a thing or two. But we'll see how we are. It's just play it by ear type of deal.
All right, well, floor is yours. Shout out. Congratulations.
Of course, all the rest of my pure teammates, LD Allen, Steve-O, and Dalton, it was fun racing with them tonight, and then having who else did we have? Ballstick and Robster. They were with us tonight. We were all going all around the place trying to figure out what was going on where.
All right, well, good job on your fourth win of the season, and we will see you at the Roval next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
All right, if we can go ahead and get our runner-up finisher in the party, that's going to be Decent House with a really fast car here tonight. But what a run from the Ghost. No one really picked him to win this race, and he brought it home on his home turf, and what a job from him tonight. As we await Decent House to join the party.
Still, for Decent to at times got knocked back in the field, and for him to be able to come back up through the field and be in contention to the very end and to get a runner-up finish, that's huge to start off this round because, as we mentioned, no wins outside the cut line. Won the pole, got some critical points. That's all going to help his cause out.
Yeah, got the pole tonight. Got second in both stages and second in the race. We're now joined by our runner-up, Decent House. Decent, you were so close yet again, but you still came away with a great points night, which you sorely needed. How you feeling after Kentucky?
Pretty good, man. Just a little disappointed that I couldn't get a win for the Elite Boys, and just in those situations, there's so many scenarios running through your head on the last lap, and I choose not to wreck people to win. So, that's just how I roll. And good points night, like you said. So we'll take that and go to hell on earth as we know it, and for the next race. And so it's a tough break that Kev had some issues, and because he was, he had a fast car and was running up front. So. At first, I thought his crash kind of took both of us out of it, but I was getting so loose that the damage actually tightened me up a little bit. So, good P2. I'd like to get that win, but that when it comes, it's gonna be worth it. So.
Hey man, your performance tonight showed that my predictions aren't all that far-fetched. So quit saying I've lost my mind because I haven't just yet. Good job on your runner-up finish tonight. I don't know how points are going to fall after this race, but still a good points night for you. I'm going to toss over to K-Bart first this time. K-Bart, what you got for a runner-up Decent House?
Hey, man. Congratulations on that second place. I've been watching you. You were my pick for tonight, and you're my pick for something else. I don't want to say it yet because I want to wait, but you can watch back the tape and figure it out yourself. You got a couple accidents there in stage 3, fell to the back. Did you have any good chance of you actually coming up in that at least a second spot, or even having a good chance for at that time or at the end for Ghost trying to pass him there at the end?
Well, I mean, we had some lag wrecks tonight that definitely caused some issues, but it's just one of those things where Kev was running up front. He's like, dude, where you at? I'm like, hey, I'm back in 13th, so I got to make something happen here. And the car was so good, I could roll the bottom. I I could roll the bottom in 1 and 2 and hold more speed off the exit of 2 more so than a lot of the guys. But I was, struggling a little bit in 3 and 4. But I made an adjustment and got that a lot better. But car was on rails at the end. Honestly, I think I had a faster car than the majority of those guys up front, including the winner. But I picked the wrong lane with about 2 laps to go. But to answer your question, yeah, I had no doubt that I could get back to the front. I was very confident in my car, and I really like Kentucky. So, that's what these playoffs are all about, is bouncing back from situations where, you might lose points, and you just got to make the best of it. So I just put my head down, and I told Kev I'll see him about 10 laps, and it was about that. It was about that amount of laps before when I got up there. So, it was good. It was good, man. Dang, I was one more position.
Yeah, we've seen you bounce back plenty of times this season, and some true warrior performances out of you. So, congratulations still on second place, and that's puts you one step closer to making the round of 6. But I'll toss it over to Sharp now. Sharp, what you got?
Decent, heck of a run for you there. A good points night, 1 spot short, but considering, the points positioning that you had before the race started, I mean, hell of a run. We're able to get up front multiple times and had a shot at the end. So it's a good start to your playoff run. What can you take away from this race going forward, in these next 2 races?
I mean, I can take away that if I can get to round 2, these boys better watch out, because I think I'm starting to finally, 24 weeks in, or however many weeks we're into this season, I'm finally starting to figure these cars out a little bit and getting more comfortable with them. So unfortunately, the next 2 tracks, the Roval, I'm going to have to put some time in. I'm not that good there. My goal is to keep it on the track and just try to get many points as I can. And then Talladega's, Talladega. So
Talladega's a crapshoot for sure.
Yeah, Talladega definitely a crapshoot for sure.
I'm gonna hold the bottom and just hope, because obviously none of us want to run the top, as Gator would say. So, but
just like Gator would say.
Yeah. So honestly though, round 2, I got some really good tracks for me, and then of course Vegas. If I get to Vegas, I'm gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I'm not trying to be cocky. It's just Vegas is one of my all-time favorite tracks, and I've got that one. I got that one on rails. So. But yeah, to answer your question, Sharp, I'm a little nervous for the next 2 races, and I'm glad I got some points tonight for sure.
I mean, if tonight is any indication of how you can run for the rest of these playoffs, then the rest of the field will be put on notice for sure. Great start to this first round here, though, for you there. Congratulations on that P2.
Thank you.
All right, decent house. Well, you did finish at Talladega 5th there earlier this season, so you kind of know how to navigate that crapshoot. So it's not all difficult, it looks like. But congratulations on your runner-up finish tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you hop on out of here?
Yeah, just shout out to the elite boys, and I'm also going to give a shout out to Tommy. He and I have been practicing a little bit, and I'd like for him to join Team Elite next year. So
making pitches.
Nice.
So we've been working together on some stuff, and I'm ready for next season, man. To be honest with you, whether I roll down into the truck series due to schedule stuff, or if I go up to Cup, just try it out up there. So I do want to give a shout out to my wife, though. We just found out last week that we're having twins.
What?
Oh man!
Oh wow! Awesome!
Yeah. Congratulations on that.
brother.
Due in June. So just want to give a shout out to her. She hasn't been feeling well, and she lets me still race these damn races, man. So yeah, so got a lot going on coming up, and we'll just see how it shakes out. But Team Elite will be ready next season for sure.
Full props to you on that, brother.
NARL twins on the way.
Hey.
Well, decent house. I think you're gonna need a bigger house than just a decent one. So.
Raider House.
Nice.
Might have to change that PSN name coming up here in June.
I hear you.
But good job tonight. Congratulations, and we'll see you at the Roval on Sunday.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, K-Bart, Sharp, any final takeaways from what we saw here tonight?
K-Bart, you first.
Yeah. My pick, decent. One spot away. It's gonna help him in points dramatically. He's gonna be in the top 6, spot. I don't know where yet, but it's not over for him. Like he said, the next race is not everybody's favorite, like mine. So he's gonna have to get some. He's got a week though. He's got a week to practice since we're off later on this week.
Yep.
But he's gonna have to get some practice in and really try to dig and try to get some more points than others out there. That he's competing.
Yeah, Sharp, what you got for us?
Man, what a race. I mean, aside from the 2 lag wrecks that we saw, for the most part, these guys were very clean cut. A lot of aggressive driving, but we didn't see, too many bump and runs throughout the night. The guys did a great job in the opener. I was very excited to call to action on this one there. If the action tonight is going to be any indication of what the Xfinity players are going to look like, we're in for a treat.
Yeah, if you guys remember back to last season, the Roval put on one of the best races all season long. So that's definitely going to be a race you're going to have to tune in for. It's going to be a great one.
That was one I was happy to be a part of, too. And I wish the results would have been a little different, but nonetheless, that was exciting to run against Jack Boy and Nick. If you guys are listening in to that was, to me, still the all-time best race in the Xfinity Series for NARL. Yeah. No doubt.
All right, well, next 2 races here in the North American E-Racing League. We got the playoff opener for the Cup Series tomorrow night, Monday evening, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Cup boys will head to Kentucky to begin their quest for a title. 8 playoff drivers start, and 1 will finish. So who can take that, like Ghost, who can take that next step towards getting a title? We will find out tomorrow night. And Truck Series begins their playoff hunt on Tuesday at Kentucky. So can't miss those guys either. They have also got 8 drivers going in, and will eliminate 4 after the first round. So a little bit different format for those guys. But Kentucky next up for Cup Trucks. Roval for the Xfinity Series will be next Sunday. We're off for Thanksgiving. Off Wednesday, Thursday for Thanksgiving. So you guys will see them in action next Sunday. So for Sharp, for K-Bart, my name is Gator Mike. We hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. It was a great race, and we hope you keep tuning in. Appreciate the support. And to all my gnarly ones out there, stay safe, and I will catch y'all next time. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks for catching the action, guys. We'll call you.